Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm back. My camera shut off on me, so sorry about that. This is part 2, I guess you could say. So, I'm trying to hold it just right so it doesn't do that thing again. So, I think you can, so is it this camera? Yeah, it is. Alright, so, there were 2 screws in here, right here and here. I set those aside, and then the thing should come off with a little bit of a tug. So that's what that looks like. Set that aside. And you might find dirt in there or whatever. Got myself a flashlight. Not a very good flashlight. But you can clean that out, because that leads straight to the carburetor. You don't want your crap in the carburetor. And then take these 2 10mm bolts off, or nuts, sorry. Set those aside. And then make sure the fuel, what's it called? Fuel switch is off, and the start is on start. And then also take this off. This is the, I actually don't know what this tube is called. Anyways, take that off. This is only working with Predator, so. And then there also is a tube on the back here that you need to take off, like that. This whole assembly should just come off like this. So you can do some cleaning on that too while you're at it. I'm totally going to be stripping this engine down. Most people probably wouldn't agree with how I'm doing this right now, but it's how I'm doing it, so yeah. So what you want to do now, okay, I guess I'm turning it this way. Sorry if you guys keep going upside down and stuff. So now, what you're doing is you're going to take the carburetor off. So the carburetor, you want a vice grip, one of the tools you're going to need. You can buy these at Harbor Freight for like, I don't know, $4. These ones are from Lowe's though. So you want to kind of make them kind of tight, maybe with a little bit of gap in it. And then there is, let's get this closer to you guys. There's going to be a fuel line right here. I don't know if I can zoom it in on that. Oh, I just took a picture. Okay. Anyways, so there is a fuel line here, behind everything else. Right here, you can flashlight, I don't know. Right there. And so what you want to do is you're going to do this. You're going to clamp that. Clamp the fuel line. Make sure it's nice and tight. The fuel line will take it, trust me. So you got that tightened. And then you want to take your chisel or whatever. Or if you can do it with your fingers too, that's good too. Just be really careful when you do this. And then you just kind of slide it off. And then your fuel line's off. And you might get a little bit of fuel off, that's okay. If you don't want your workbench dirty, then you might want to change that. But you got that off, so keep that on there though, because that will leak all over the place if you let go of it. So now what you want to do is you kind of want to pull the carburetor off a little bit, and there will be, do this. Okay, there will be these, and this has got like a little hinge on it. So what you want to do, you kind of want to set it aside and pull that off. And there's a spring here too. Be careful because you might stab yourself. I don't know. I did. That's okay. So and you kind of push that up, take that off, and then boom, your carburetor's off. Now I've cleaned this about 3 times. There's going to be gas in this little bowl down here. It's called a float bowl. There will be gas in there. I guarantee it. Unless your engine isn't sucking fuel for some reason. Keep the fuel line off so the gas can come out, but you can empty the gas if you want to, because I left mine outside for a while and it got some gloopy stuff in it. That's the gas buildup. So yeah, once you do that, you can clean the carburetor if you want. You can get carburetor cleaner at O'Reilly's. I got mine for like $5. It comes with a big beefy jar too. Can, not jar, sorry. It comes with a straw also. So you can clean your carburetor if you want to. I might maybe make another video on that one, on Predator carburetor, maybe a different carburetor. So yeah. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the gas tank off, and then drain the fuel out of that, because the way I did it didn't really work. So let's do that. All right. So the way you take the fuel tank off, let's see if I can get the camera to look at there. All right. So there will be, and remember to keep that vice grip on the fuel line, because that will spill all over the place, nothing next. Alright, so I have a really crappy lighting here. Let's see if I can make that better. Yeah, kind of made it better. Alright, so my shirt kind of reflects the light. Alright, anyways. So you take your 10mm bolt. There's going to be 2 nuts here. And they're directly attached to the gas tank, because Predator was nice enough to put bolts in their gas tank. So you're going to take that off, and then they might be tight. I've taken this off a couple of times, so it's to my tightness. I don't deal with torque specs usually. That might be the reason why it's not working, probably. People are probably going to comment, tell me I'm an idiot. That's alright. I'm okay with that. So, because I've been doing this for quite a while. But I like weed eater engines a lot better. So once you get those off, you set those aside. And then once you're done with that, there will be one nut back here. So I'll show you that. This is my little system here with my spring. I might show you how to do that too if you want a custom throttle. That'll just spring back for you. Because that spring in there isn't very powerful. So go ahead and take that off. Well, whatever you want to do. Come on. Or not. Okay, just say I'm going to take that off. This part isn't really important unless you've done the same thing that I did. Alright, there we go. So, now there will be a nut right under here, where my thumb is. And that's kind of hard to get to, so what you want to do, you want to hold the throttle while you get that off. So what you want to do with that is you want to take your, what is it, your 5/16 socket, this is the size it is, set your 10mm aside. You can use a extension if you want to. I have this short extension, so I'm going to do that, and then take that off. Oh, taking your spark plug might work a little bit better actually. So the spark plug might need a little whack to get off, to get it started. So you take that off, take the spark plug out. And this is a pretty long spark plug. It's not like a lawnmower spark plug. It's kind of nice. I'll show you the difference. So here's the Predator spark plug, and here's the lawnmower spark plug. The size is the same, but the length and the length is different. So I think this is a car spark plug. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's the difference between that. And you can check your spark plug. You can go to I think Radio Shack or something. Try and get some contact cleaner. Spray some on there and get a paper towel and take that off because there's some black crap on there. Or you can get in your spark plug if it's really that bad. So you got that off. That reeks heavily of gas. So does. That might be why. I don't know. This is why I made this video, so I could have you guys on my journey also. So you want to take that off. That could use maybe a little whack too, but since I'm taking it off, it's all right. And then once you get that, you can take your socket off. And, do that if you want to, or you can use the wrench. It's your choice. So once you take that off, so you can put that back down, take it out. I don't have a little bin for this stuff, so I just set it to the side. Make sure you don't lose it, because that would be really bad. Because I have found out that getting parts for this engine is quite difficult. You could look on eBay for stuff if you ever, because I bought a Honda crankshaft, I think like a Honda 300 something, I don't know, but the crankshaft was different. It might look the same. I got it from Amazon, but I found it on eBay. They're selling crankshaft for $30. So if your crankshaft goes out or something, that works. So anyways, so once you get that off, you want to kind of lift. This might be a little tricky. Lift the top and then slide the back out. So once you get that up in the air, you're going to, oh crap, this is going to get a little difficult. Well, what I do it really fast. I can't really show you. I might be able to, I don't know. Let's try it. I need to stand.